You won't realize it now, but one day you'll look back and wish you had done things differently. Not because you weren't talented, but because no one warned you what really matters. I've seen players with insane potential vanish by 20 and others with average ability go pro. And the scariest part? It won't be the mistakes you made. It'll be the chances you never took. The moments you let fear win. The lessons you had to learn too late. Most players don't fail because they're not talented. They fail because no one told them what actually matters until it was too late. So if you're still young, still hungry, still chasing that dream, this is your warning. These 7 lessons. Learn them now or regret you haven't forever. There's a massive myth that ruins countless football careers. The belief that confidence is something you either have or don't. But here's the truth. Confidence on the pitch isn't a gift. It's a discipline. It's not something you wait for. It's something you build step by step. You need to train confidence first if you want to play well consistently. So how do you train it? Start by being intentional. Visualize yourself making the right decisions under pressure. Then combine that with action. Play in uncomfortable situations. Volunteer to take the penalty. Go into the game knowing you might mess up, but choose to act boldly anyway. Confidence doesn't mean you never doubt yourself. It means you trust yourself even when you do. Build confidence like you'd build a first touch, with repetition, pressure, and belief. Here's the trap that ruins more potential than injuries ever will. Waiting until you feel motivated. The ones who make it don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. Motivation is a spark, emotional, unpredictable, and fast to disappear. Consistency is a fire. It burns low, but it never goes out. Consistency is showing up when nobody's clapping. It's doing the extra reps when no one's watching. Why does it matter more? Because habits are what you fall back on when the pressure is on. When your legs are tired in the 85th minute, motivation won't save you. Muscle memory, discipline, and repetition will. Inconsistency kills potential. Here's a hard truth no one wants to admit. Everyone wants to do the flashy stuff, but what actually makes you stand out? The boring stuff. Watch the best midfielders. They don't spend 90 minutes doing tricks. They control tempo and make every pass look easy because they've mastered the fundamentals. Things like first touch under pressure, quick, clean passes, and scanning before the ball comes. These aren't highlight-worthy, but they separate a top-level player from someone who just looks technical. In a real game, you fall back on what you've drilled thousands of times. Fancy moves don't matter if you can't control the ball first. The basics aren't just the beginning. They're everything. What do you do after a tough session or game? If your answer is nothing, that's a problem. Most players treat recovery like it's optional, but in truth, recovery is where growth happens. You don't get stronger while training. You get stronger when you recover from training. The best players don't just train hard. They recover like professionals. They sleep like it's sacred. They eat and hydrate with purpose. They know the sharper your body is, the sharper your game becomes. Players who recover best train more consistently, stay injury-free, and remain fresh, focused, and fearless. Train like a pro, but recover like one too. You've trained your muscles and worked on strength, but what if I told you you're still missing the most important part of how your body moves? Most footballers have never heard of fascia, yet it connects every movement you make on the pitch. Fascia is a thin layer of connective tissue that wraps around your muscles, bones, and organs like a spider web, holding your entire body together. The problem is that most traditional training only targets muscles in isolation. If you ignore fascia, your body moves like a stiff robot instead of fluid athlete. Fascia training makes elite players look effortless. It leads to faster changes of direction, more explosive power, better injury prevention, and smoother movement. Don't train like a bodybuilder. Train like an athlete. Your fascia is the secret weapon you didn't even know you had. You've probably heard, he's just talented, but that's not how it works. Talent is not a gift. It's a product of your environment. Look at the most skilled players. Their environment made them great. Surround yourself with people who live and breathe football and watch how fast you grow. Talent doesn't just come from how often you train. It comes from who you train with. Your habits change in the right group. You show up earlier, focus harder, and stop making excuses. So no, talent isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, and it all starts with who you're around. Let's get one thing straight. You could be the most technically gifted, hardworking player, but if you sit back and wait for scouts to randomly discover you, you'll be waiting forever. Pro opportunities don't come to you. You have to go get them. The ugly truth is this. The best opportunities aren't for the best players. They're for the boldest ones. You got to network, reach out, and show up where it matters. Email club, contact coach, attends triute. You need to be relentless. Treat your career as your responsibility. Nobody is coming to save you, but you can earn a chance if you chase it. You've just learned 7 critical lessons that most footballers don't realize until it's too late. If you take them seriously, you won't just become a better player, you'll become the kind of person football needs more of. Focused, disciplined, and dangerous. Now tell me, what position do you play? And what's one lesson from this video that hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments, because I might just make a full video on it. And remember, potential means nothing without action. You got this.